if I'm here, or I'm facing this way, if I'm going to throw a side kick, I got to do that. What did he just see?
Hip turn.
He just solved this. So he says, so much for the rear hand being a punch. But if I'm perfectly sideways, I can step here and I can still punch. Floyd Mayweather. So I'm right here. I want to step here, step, bam, and back. 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 So this is your knee. Go. All the hook kick is a very, 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 very sloppy side kick. When you first were taught a side kick, you didn't have the agility. You might not have the flexibility to get the knee up nice and high, but you definitely didn't have the muscular movement to do it. So think about this. I'm going to throw a side kick right there, but I'm not going to be agile. I'm not going to be able to throw this thing correctly. So this is what happens. Which is basically a hook kick. I just take it here and then hit there. So what we're going to practice is basically slapping. Slapping this on. Watch. For distance, step and whip. 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 And step and whip. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Go. He's inside me. Just right here. Here's where the hook kick goes. And then it whips through. Step. 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 So, now normally I would use the heel. But also, I was also at the bottom of the foot. But right now, just go. Now, I can throw this kick 35,000 times, and not one person will say, wow, that's a really good kick. Because number one, it's this far from the target. Number two, there is no target at the arm, right? So now I'm going to take the hook kick right here to the scapula area. You know how the roundhouse kick went here?
Yes, sir.
Now the hook kick goes here, but he's turned. Use the bottom of your foot. Pay attention. Use the bottom of your foot. Do not use your heel. It hurts. And it's his turn next. So think about that. Just basically bounce off. Why? Because you might need to use it again. Exact opposite. If you understand Japanese terminology, Mawashigiri is a roundhouse kick. Ura Mawashigiri is a reverse roundhouse kick. The opposite. So it comes the other way. Not this way, but this way. Watch. Let the knee do the work. Step, and back. Step, and back. Step, and back. And step, and back. Step, and back. And step, and back. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Nice and easy. If I'm here, and I step up right here, and I stop, what just happened? Number one, he can counter, but worse, what happens? You've lost your momentum. I've lost all my momentum, all my inertia. Now, I have to pick it up. And I can't pick it up as fast or as easy or as high as I can, letting my momentum, my inertia do it. So don't stop, don't go, and then throw the kick, because it's gone. Watch. Step, and back. Step, and back. Step, and back. Step, and back. Step. Okay? Go. I need everything to look the same. I need the side kick to look like the roundhouse kick. I want the roundhouse kick to look just like the hook kick, and I want the hook kick to look just like the side kick. Why? So you don't know what I'm throwing. If I'm here and I go, you know what I'm throwing before I throw it. Or if I go this way, you know. So all you're thinking about then is countering me, hitting me back. But if you gotta go, what's he doing? Time's on my side. So watch. Side kick goes here, roundhouse kick goes here, and the hook kick goes right here. I'm throwing about half speed. Watch my hips. They shouldn't move at all. Watch the knee. It comes up the same spot on all three of them. If I pivot the knee, you're going to tell the difference in the kick. Watch. I'm right here. Step. Side kick. Step. Roundhouse kick. Step. And hook kick. Same position. Step. Side kick. Step. Roundhouse kick. Step. the only time I'll ever want him one particular position, because it works better for this position. Remember the hook kick?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to be any good at all to make him think that that's what you're throwing. What's my job to do? Make him react. So we're right here. I step up. What did he just do? Right? So where's he thinking it's going? Right here. Look at that hand. Good block. But what's right there?
Body.
Well, my foot. So watch what happens. Now, practice is in groups of 3. Watch. Step and back. Step and back. Step back. There's the side kick. Hey, look at me. Boom. Again, watch. Step. Step. Step, step. There's the side kick. Okay? Go. I want him to see every little bit of it. Why?
Get him to react.
So he sees it and he says to himself, oh, I think I'll just block that. And then I'm going to kill him. If I throw him real fast, he goes. And what's the easiest thing to defend? What's the easiest thing for him to do?
Hands up.
Easiest.
Cover his
Hands
face.
up, like this right here.
Step backwards.
What? Step back. If he steps back, we're going to understand. If I do this real fast, he backs up. I'm on one leg. How am I going to chase him? How am I going to chase him? I'm on one leg. I can't chase him. I don't. But I'm going to get him. If I do this. Not hook. Out, back, straight side kick. Okay?
Sir.
Do it slow. Go. Put this thing close to him. What if he reaches his hands out and just pushes my leg down? It's attached right about here. If my leg goes down, my head comes forward. He sticks his fist out, shuts his eyes, I walk right into it. Watch. Look what he did. You know what I said last night? He chases the weapon. He'll chase the weapon. He'll go after it. So it's here. Okay? Go. This is a high. Don't even move. Trust me. Stop there. Watch. Watch how close this straight-legged movement comes to his face. I'm going to bring it up right about here. What's he saying? Oh no. Oh shit. Right? So what had he better do? Put something in. I'll look at the ribs. So don't put up. Don't move. It's this far from his face. You better put something in the way. Right? And when he does, there's the side. So it's from here, step and back. Step and back. Step, step, bam. Okay?
Sir.
Go. The further he'll reach out with his hands. Because he doesn't protect an area, he protects against the weapon. So I'm here, step and back. Step and back. Step back, bam. Okay? Boop. This is the slow part. That's the fast part. Go. Let's say he keeps his elbow down. But when I throw the side kick, he's there. Darn. So, same thing. Now watch. Step and back. Step and back. Now watch. Step, step, bam. Step and back. Step and back. Step back, bam. And there's the kick. Got to go around this on shoulder. So from here, step, step, bam. And there's the kick.
Yes, sir.
Step, step, bam. And there's the kick. Okay?
Sir.
Go. Now we're going to work around. I throw the roundhouse kick to the tummy. Now, oh no, right side again. We're going to change it. We have to do it this way. On down. I can throw this. He can block it, and when I bring the leg for the side kick, he can block that because time goes by from this to the slide up and the kick, right? We'll work that this afternoon. But what I want you to think about, you want everything to look the same. Look at that elbow. If he sees me move, he can block it. Right? But what if he doesn't see me move? Watch. 4. So what happened? This is what we're going to practice now. Watch my head. Does it come towards him?
Yes, sir.
So what's the only thing he has to defend? When he sees the leg move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about this.
His head.
When I bring the knee up, it's already halfway there. He's still got to decide where I'm throwing it. Now it's 3/4, 7/8 of the way there. By the time he decides up to this point, he's picked the wrong area to block. I appreciate that. So watch. His arm is down. All it is half a jumping jack. Watch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam. And 1, 2, 3. Bam. And 1, 2, 3. Bam. All there is to it. Don't go. Now you saw movement. But it's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Sir.
Out and back. Go.
Sir.
Why did he do? What did he do? He stepped. Why? All I said was throw a side kick. Now put your heels together. Together. You know, I can walk out there on the street to a lady, 95 years old, that's never done anything, probably can't even see her toes. And I'll say, excuse me, would you put your heels together? And she'll go, sure. And they'll be together. But some people don't. Now understand all it is. Now, what? Put your heels together. Now side kick. You notice he just kicked. He didn't step, didn't do anything else. Just, you can't. Your feet are already together.
Oh, see the difference.
Son of a gun.
My feet's already up underneath me.
You're showing up on her. I'm talking showing up game. There is no one-syllable words in the Southern language. Showing up. My name is Bill, right? Bill. Bill. B-I-Y-A-L-L. Bill. But watch. If I'm here, you have a tendency of wanting to do that, right?
Yes.
Because you want to get closer. But if I do this, watch my head. Tell me when it moves towards you.
Never.
No, it doesn't.
Because it's backward. The opposite.
So I don't want to do this. Because he can stick his fist out and I walk into it. So what happens is, it's just like 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Up and out. Couple more times, go. Practice. When I go to a boxing gym, I do this religiously. Why? For rhythm. 2 types of fighters. The guys that do this, they get hit a lot. A lot. Because why? You can shut your eyes and throw a punch, he's right in front of you. I want you guys to be the guys that's here. So, you're a moving target. And if you do get hit, usually you're bouncing away. So watch. I'm going to sing a little song. When you hear the beeps, the feet come together. That's when the kick happens. Nice and relaxed. Watch. Da-da, 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 da, beep, ba-ba, ba-ba, 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 beep, ba-ba, 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 beep, ba-ba, beep. So he doesn't know when I'm going to throw it. It's not like, but it's just move around together. Okay? So, look at the pretty pink and the black. Not ready for pink. I'm right here. Look at my feet. Right smack in the middle. If I do this, did it get any closer that way?
No.
Sure did. Look at this foot.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
But because my upper body didn't move, my opponent says, he didn't move. Because what do we react to? Movement coming forward.
Right.
There isn't any. So I'm already within range, and you're going, what did you just do? Because understand this. This foot comes forward, but this one goes back, which is okay, because this is the kicking one. And I don't want to jam myself, so I don't want to get too close. So he's sideways. Watch the head. Go. You have to bring your feet together. Take your stance. Don't move. Go side. What did he just do? He just went back that way. We're right here. Lean back and side kick. You can't. It's too far away. Now stay right there. Right in the middle. Now side kick. The range is there. You just got to. The higher you are, the higher your center of gravity, the easier it is to kick. You don't have to lean back as far. You have to tilt. You don't just bring the kick up. There's the kick. No, side. Out of it. Out of the side. That's better. There you go. There's nothing else. You will learn out of the side. Go. Watch. When am I going to kick?
When you want.
When the feet go together.
Can you see it?
No, I think.
They're gone. They're gone. Bam. One of those things are happening. Because why? He's waiting for her to move. I already did. Go. To throw a kick at my friend. What do I have to do?
Heels together.
I have to lean back.
Yeah.
I still have to lean back. I still have to lean back. Because why? There's weight on this foot. They're together. Now I just bring the leg up. Because why? My balance is as high as it can be. And watch. This foot, thank you, Mr. Wilson, pivots. Not, because that's an extra movement that he's going to see. So it's from here, watch this foot. 1, 2, 3. Only pivot. 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. Only pivot. Okay?
Sir.
Do it again. Wow. The whole purpose of this is to lull him into doing nothing. Not this. Yeah, you gotta do that. But if I'm here and I go, wham, distance, wham, distance, move, wham, and there it is. Not what? Balance. Because if I'm everything this way, where does my body want to go? This way. I don't want to get him back here. Now I lean back. And when I was fighting, it'd be right here. But I'm old. So, it's 1, 2. Ooh. Go ahead. Every time you throw a back fist or you throw a jab, step into it. Because that jab is very fast. It's just not very strong. In the boxing world, your opponent will take that little jab that you throw at you, hit you with a right cross or a counter hook, and take your face off. Because that jab stings a little bit, maybe. Most of the time it doesn't do anything. Just upset your opponent. So why not? Now what's he got to do? That's what I want. A reaction. So we're right here. Bam. Bam. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. All right. If I'm here, watch my footwork. Bam. I'm back to original position. Bam. And if I come back to original position and I do this, can I reach him?
No.
No, it's too far away. So a little sneaky, this is watch. Bam. And I just step back here. Whoop. As far as he's concerned, I backed up. Because of this. Here's the side. So watch. Watch my head. 1, 2. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Go. Using the roundhouse kick. Same step that we practiced right there, right? We're right here. He blocks. He blocks. He blocks. He blocks. So we're right here. We're right here. 1. Didn't work it. Didn't work it. But right now, just stand right there. No, right there. No, right there. Low, low, high. Watch. We're right here. 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. He's right there. Where did I throw the low roundhouse kick? No! Okay, don't move. Yeah. Now watch. Don't move. Right here's what I want, just above the belt. Because you remember, in boxing and kickboxing, there's no kicks below the
Waist.
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 no, belt. It
Oh.
says belt. This elbow doesn't quite reach that belt. And son of a gun, neither does that one. So if I throw the kick here, what's he got to do? Now what's he got to do?
Bend over.
Yeah, now he's got to move him. That's all I want him to do. Get him out of the way. So his guard's right here, just so I can throw the kick. Right here. One, 2, 3. Make it look the same. Go. Watch. We're right here. And I kick. And I kick. And I stop. Now watch. What did he just do? Where's he take the kick stop on? Yeah. Now watch what happens. Step fake, fake. Step fake. Step fake. Step fake. Step fake.
Clinching.
All I'm doing is throwing a kick. He goes, let me help you. What did I say? All I do is throw the kick.
Fast.
And I get you to walk into it. I appreciate that. Because I'm not going to look bad. So from here, step and the fake. Step and the fake. Step and the fake. Step fake. Step fake. Okay? Go. Step. Watch. This is what sets it up. Right here. Then I stop. And I look at it. And then what did he just do?
Flinch.
That's all I want. Just the thought of something coming down. So watch. Step. Step. Step back.
Sir.
What's a roundhouse kick do? Around. Son of a, so you do that to me. Bam! Because what's a roundhouse kick do? So it goes around. What's between us?
Fist.
Space. Or my fist. He steps up the kick, throws the kick, steps down. Look at the face! Boom! As opposed to, watch my hand. Yeah, and what does a roundhouse kick do? So this hand can be right there. Make you move the head. Go. Lay up. Not lay up. Lay up. Lay up. So it's like 3 E's in there. Lay up. Alright. Show now. Now watch. Long time ago, there was a boxer named Sugar Ray Robinson. After him came a boxer named Muhammad Ali. After him came a boxer named Sugar Ray Leonard. They all three, because they were pretty quick, had a technique called a bolo punch. He'd right here, he'd go bang. 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 Look how far is this from his head? Would I hit him with it? No. Probably not. So why are you looking at it? Because it's there. I'm sorry, I don't have a bolo punch. But I got a bolo kick. Takes his stance.
Oh no, I felt it. Let it go.
Takes his stance. I step. What did he just do?
You look.
How?
Lean forward.
Yeah, to get away from the hook kick. So watch, slowly. Step. Step. And back. Step back. Forward. Step. Step. He's lost.
Oh.
But what happens, so hands are right here. Step. 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 Goes around. Step. Go. Why do I step?
So they don't know which one you're getting.
What do I want him to think about when I do this? No. I want you to think about the kick. So if I throw it slowly, what are you going to do? You're going to think about the kick. So I'm here. Step and back. Step and back. Step back. There's the kick. Step, step. Step, step. There ought to be somewhere. Go. I always like to finish with this. So arms out, side kick, ground kick, hook it. To practice making them all look the same. If I do this, how on earth can I throw a roundhouse kick from this position?
Can't.
Or if I'm here, how am I going to throw a hook kick? But if I'm right here, I can throw the side kick, roundhouse kick, or hook kick. But also, if he comes at me, I can take off. The nose is still straight. There's no scar tissue over my eyes. And when I talk to you, I don't go, because I don't want to get hit. He's got to go around all this stuff. And if I do this, I'm already on my way out of here. But if I'm here, I'm stuck. I can stop even to this point. Because my center of gravity is as high as it can be, I can turn and get out of there. Understand where you're at. And what is required of you when you throw a technique at your opponent. Not just throw and hope. How many times have you done this? Take a stance. I'm going to throw a back fist. You know, his hands are too high, that won't work. I know, I'll throw a front leg roundhouse kick. That will work, he reacted. I don't, spinning back. Why'd you move? You'd be surprised, but you'd be surprised how many times we'll change our position to throw a technique, but we don't think he sees it. You know? What else can I throw?
You punch.
How am I going to punch from here?
Kick.
Worked. So think about this. Side, round, hook, just like we did about halfway through. I'm right here. Step, side. Step, 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 side, round, hook. In that order.
Yes, sir.
Go.
Sir.
Huh?
No,
No, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go from this side. 1, 2.
Okay, stop.
So now I'm limbered up. I can sit down.
Try to get back up. That's why I'm not sitting down. What I would like you to think about is exactly what we've done this morning. We took very basic technique, the side kick, the roundhouse kick, the hook kick, and made it a combination. Made it a fancy kick. People said, Bill, you're such a fancy kicker. What are you talking about? Side kick, roundhouse kick, hook kick. Korean is a yup chuggy, dora chuggy, paka chuggy. Japanese is yoga gary, mawashi gary, mawashi gary. Nothing fancy about that. Until you put them together. When you put them together, you get your opponent to react. Understand this. In all of kicking, especially my kicking, I have 3 angles. The one coming straight in, which we all have, right? Which is what? My side kick. The one that comes around, this is the roundhouse kick. And the one that goes the opposite way, which is the hook kick.
Side kick.
People say, well, how about an axe kick? Sure, I just stick the hook kick right there, and then I drop it. How about a front kick? My side kick is my front kick. How about a spin kick? I threw one once. Once. I hit him with it. So every time I throw a spinning back kick, I score. Every time. I'm 1 for 1. I'm batting 1,000. But I never practice it. I don't want to. I'm sideways. This is my stance. Think about this. What do you see to hit? Only one target. And that's the head straight in. And as soon as you move, the shoulder comes, the head goes back. Now I'm protected. Plus also, if you look, there's no weight on the front leg. Now I have the side kick. I have the hook kick. If he sticks the arm out, roundhouse kick won't work. But look at that right there. Look at that right there. Because, watch. There's the shot to my face. Look at the distance of it now.
Now I'm leaning
Look
towards
at
it.
that. And I get a chance to say, sorry. But think about that. Most people try to block something that's being attacked. If he puts his hands up, he doesn't protect this area. He protects against the weapon. So when I do this, see what he did? He moved out towards it. He did keep the hand, keep it. Now, he just doesn't move this right here to protect. You watch boxers go boom, right? He puts his hands up. And I go boom, and he'll move, boom, there's the shot. I go boom, he blocks that, boom, there's the shot. So we protect against the weapon. We don't protect an area. The best boxers in the world don't protect an area, they protect against the weapon. So I figure you're probably going to do it too. So when I'm here, there you go. But there's the side. Here. Boop. Why? Because you got to think something. If the hook kick comes here, look how close this is to its head. There it is again. The reason the side kick works so well for me, no matter what position I get him in, that's going to be open. Oh, because see what he just did? He's got to protect up here. I've already kicked him a bunch of times. I kicked him over here, so doing that move. So if he does that hit at all, where's he thinking? The head. He's not thinking down here. I am. So understand what we did. It's just an idea. I want him to react. I want him to defend. I want him to block. When he blocks, when he defends, when he reacts, somewhere there's an opening. And I just find it. Or better yet, create it. What's the very first combination you were taught?
Punch reverse.
No. Back fist, reverse punch. Back fist, side kick. I don't want to be here because I have weight on my front leg. Can I kick now with this leg? I'm a kicker. Now can I kick? Yeah, I can. And if it comes hard, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm hasta la bye-bye. Exactly. And this is as close as you're ever going to get to me. As close as you're ever going to get. Because I'm either going to clinch with you or I'm gone. Because I want to kick. I started as a kicker. I've been a kicker all my life. Even after I've learned to box, I still want to kick. Because it feels good to kick people. I love kicking people.
Sounds like a murderer.
I love kicking people. Yes.
After we eat, are we gonna
Yes, we are. Then we're going to punch each other.
what is this thing gonna do?
Because sometimes when I do this, I pull the skin loose from the toenail itself, and it just stings. So I tape it so I can do this all day long, and it doesn't hurt. What? Hello, I'm up here.
Sometimes when you talk about kicking, you sound like you're gonna murder someone. Like you're some kind of like psycho murderer.
You don't like the way I talk?
No.
You got something in the way a Floridian talks? Don't you laugh at me. Look at him. There you go. If you're going to laugh, you have to breathe, otherwise you turn pink. There you go. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean. But you answer, I'll slap the shit out of you. Yes.
You should try and make your spinning kicks 2 times too.
But I'm taking a chance of not hitting it. And if I don't hit, I'm only 1 for 2. That's only 50%. But if I'm in baseball, that's a lot of money for me. But 1,000, that's even better deal. Besides, I don't find it much of a time. What?
Can you spin kick right now?
Sure. Did I spin? Did I kick?
Yes, sir.
I was a kick after the spin. We all spin, then we kick. We don't spin it. We don't. Never mind. What? Better, you gotta breathe. You're gonna turn pink.
It was like a murdering elf gives you.
What? Oh, good questions. Any other questions?
She said you're like a murderer elf. That's what she said.
An elf murderer?
No, she said you're like a murderer self.
And then
She's
Because
telling you
you're
it's elf
here.
that murders people.
An elf? I'm a tall elf. Yes, I'm Will Ferrell.
She means you're
stop.
I don't. Mine's not pointed.
No. Never mind.
It was a nice day, guys.
Never mind.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Now, understand this is very important. Some of us had pizza last night, right?
Yes.
No nutritional value at all. Why? Because there's no grease involved. You have to have some grease. If you notice, all morning, the whole morning that I kicked, did all the kicking with my friends and my other friends, right? Not one time, not once, did you hear a squeak. Not one time, right? Not once did you hear a squeak. Understand this. Grease is a very important part of your diet. What do you put on a squeaky wheel?
Grease.
What do you have to have in your car to make it run good?
Gas.
Oil too. So, understand this. I had my donuts for breakfast in the morning. And they're cooked in a nice, greasy thing, right? So I ate the donuts. This afternoon, I'm going to have a hamburger with French fries. The problem with hamburger grease, when it cools down, it solidifies, right? It's hard. But French fry oil, being a nice liquid vegetable oil, stays the liquid even when it cools down, right?
Yes, sir.
So understand, with the hamburger that I eat, when it cools down, the grease gets hard. But because I'm eating French fries with it, that oil coagulates with the hamburger grease and makes a nice soluble liquid. So when it goes into my stomach, it turns all around in that stomach, and all those enzymes break it all down, goes down through my colon, dissipates into the joints, and I'm well lubricated. Now, trouble is, if you eat hamburgers and French fries, there's this little aftertaste in your mouth. You wash it down with a Coca-Cola. But then you have to have dessert. Ice cream. Ice cream is very important because it's a very, very good dessert. But if any of you have ever done something endurance-wise, ice cream and milk causes something called cotton mouth. Your mouth gets really dry, and it's called cotton mouth, like someone stuck some cotton in your mouth. So you have to drink some more Coke to wash that ice cream out. And then we come back here, and I make you throw up. Let's go to lunch. Good job, guys.